you think of Washington, Oregon, you think rainforests, or at least forests, trees, things like that. And really the eastern part of Oregon and the eastern part of Washington are not like that at all. We've been driving along the Columbia River, the northern border of Oregon and southern border of Washington, and it's basically desert out here. It's desert. This reminds me of really the Havasu area around Arizona, because there's actually water. But yeah, this is not something you usually think about when you think of the Northwest, but it's not all lush and dense forests and trees and things like that. Sometimes it's just like this. We just got to the Wildhorse Casino, where we're gonna spend a night with full hookups because it's like 90 degrees and only getting hotter. And this is like an actual RV park at a casino. We're not exactly expert casino stayers yet, but this is the first time I've seen a real RV park at a casino. And you can rent teepees right here. So, interesting. This place also has a pool. Kind of cool. Courtney's checking us in right now, and we should be okay here in a couple minutes.
That looks good.
Yep, that's how we travel with the bike, just inside, until we get a hitch mounted. Actually, we're thinking the front of the truck.
AC is on.
AC's on? All right. I will bring the girls in.
Okay.
Penny, come on. Come on. Patty, put you inside. Penny, good girl. Okay, I like this place. Since we're paying to stay here, they give you a hotel card if you present your receipt and your ID up at the registration desk in the casino. And since you have the card, you obviously don't have access to the rooms, but the amenities like the gym and the pool and all that, you have access to all that, just your regular swipe card, as if you were staying there, because once again, we're paying to stay in the RV park. So I went up about an hour and a half ago or so, used the gym. First time since like the end of March I've set foot in a gym. Amazing how fast your strength just dies off. But it was good to get back in the gym again, even if it's just for one day. But now we're making some nachos and we are almost ready to eat. It's stinking hot out there, but we are nice and cool inside with full hookups. So things are looking pretty good right now. Check out the sunset. Where are we? We're like Pendleton. We're just east of Pendleton, Oregon?
Yep, just east of Pendleton at the Wildhorse.
Yeah. They know about the casino. I don't know if they knew about Pendleton. We're in Pendleton. And the sunset tonight is pretty awesome.
Last night in Oregon.
You have to look over the RVs to see it, but that's okay. At least we have hookups, the AC's on, we're nice and cool. The drive continues tomorrow to nowhere in particular. See you tomorrow. Good night.
We're going somewhere particular.
Like where?
Bruneau, some sand dunes park in Idaho.
Oh, save yourself, Courtney. Good morning, guys. Even though it was a completely packed campground, it was very quiet in the casino campground. Had a good night's sleep, and now we're ready to head further east out of northern Oregon. I just can't get over the country in Oregon, so I had to come out here and show you. You just, I don't know, you don't think of the country being like this in a place like Oregon. Just looks like prairie land. And that road right there is I-84, and we're going to be taking that up over these little hills and following it further east towards Idaho. And by the time we stop tonight, we're going to be in Idaho. We're going to be leaving Oregon for the first time in something like 3 or 4 weeks now. So we've been here for a while, which is rare, but it's been fun. And leaving in like the desert, just out in the middle of nowhere in Oregon, is kind of unique and interesting. "93 degrees, mid-90s, and we're about 80 miles out of Boise. That's Idaho on that side of the river. We're still in Oregon. Haven't officially crossed yet. So we'll be going from Pacific time to Mountain time, so we'll be actually making an hour, which I guess is cool. Keep glancing down at the gauges to make sure the truck doesn't overheat in this heat. But so far, so good. Should be there in a couple hours. "97. We've already passed Boise, and we're about 45 miles from the destination. And I think it's supposed to be like 102 there today and 103 tomorrow, and I don't know, it's ridiculous. We thought we were coming to the northwest to escape the heat. A little bit hotter than we anticipated. I understand they get heat waves. That's just the way it goes in the summer. But can't get there soon enough to make sure we get there safe and the truck doesn't overheat. It's doing a great job though so far. Yeah. Getting on 4.5, well, just over 4 hours now. Yeah. That's a long day for us. And the dogs.
Are you ready to get out of the truck? Yeah.
We have arrived at Bruneau State Park, and man, it's hot. But you know what? This is really, really cool landscape. It's very unique. I don't think I've ever seen something quite like this before.
No? Okay, let's go in. We'll take you out later. Come on. Get in with the AC. Okay.
Very first thing we did is hook up the power, so we got the AC blasting. We got to get the water in now. I've already leveled us back to front, and we're almost ready to go. We're in, the AC is blasting, and this campsite has electric, so 30 amp. It has water, but no sewer, which means we can't really shower because we can't release the tanks. We'd have to take Navy showers. So instead, I just took a shower with a bathing suit outside by the water spigot. Works great, don't have to worry about sewer because water just goes into the ground, and we don't have to worry about fresh water coming in. So that worked out really well. Yeah.
And it cooled you off, so
and
now
it cooled
we can
me
go
off.
Finish doing all the outside stuff.
Like put out the awnings and whatever.
Get stuff from the truck and all that.
Yes. Alright, awnings are out. Things are set. Look at that sand dune way over there. So we're not sure what we're going to do yet here. Camp host, by the way, is up there in that rig. And this is a very empty campground, but this state park has another campground way up there, and that one's full because there's trees and it's a little bit older campsite. Campground. This is a newer campground, and it's not quite as full because there's no protection from the sun. But we're probably gonna go out and play in the dunes somewhat tomorrow morning once we discover what there is to do here. But that's it for this time. I'm gonna go in, crack open a beer, and just relax in the AC after a 5-hour trip. Long drive, but glad we made it.